Welcome back, football fans. The international break is finally over, and the Premier League is back to bless our weekends with non-stop action. No more waiting, no more friendlies, this is where it gets real. And game week 12? Oh, it's serving up some absolute thrillers. From Pep Guardiola's Manchester City locking horns with Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham, to Ruben Amorim making his managerial debut for Manchester United. There's so much to talk about. We've got predictions, stats, and all the insights you need. So, grab your snacks and buckle up for a full hour of Premier League madness. Let's kick things off with Saturday's early fixture, Leicester vs Chelsea at the King Power Stadium. Enzo Maresca faces his former employers, and Chelsea, sitting third in the table, are hoping to keep their momentum going. Leicester will be fired up for this one, but Chelsea's attacking talent, led by Raheem Sterling and a rejuvenated Cole Palmer, could prove too much. With Wesley Fofana and Ben Chilwell facing their old club, emotions will run high. In prediction, Chelsea to take this one 2-0. Their defense has been solid, and Leicester might struggle to break them down. Next, we head to the South Coast for Bournemouth vs Brighton, a match that promises goals. Brighton's European commitments have added strain, but their attack, led by Kaoru Mitoma and Evan Ferguson, remains electric. Bournemouth, on the other hand, have been fearless under Andoni Iraola. Expect an intense, end-to-end battle at the Vitality Stadium. In prediction, a thrilling 2-2 draw. Both sides are capable of scoring but also prone to conceding. Next is Arsenal vs Nottingham Forest. Arsenal fans, it's been a rough few weeks. 3 games without a win isn't the form you'd expect from title challengers. However, a home clash against Nottingham Forest might be exactly what the Gunners need to reset. Forest, level on points with Arsenal, have been impressive under Steve Cooper. Taiwo Awoniyi and Morgan Gibbs-White could trouble Arsenal's shaky defense. But at the Emirates, Arsenal should have the edge. In prediction, 2-1 to Arsenal, with Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka stepping up. 10 we have Aston Villa vs Crystal Palace. Aston Villa host Crystal Palace, and it's not looking good for the Eagles. Villa Park has been a fortress for Unai Emery's side this season, while Palace are languishing in the relegation zone. With Ollie Watkins in red-hot form and Palace struggling to find goals, Villa should dominate. In prediction, 2-1 to Aston Villa. Palace might grab a late consolation, but the home side will be too strong. Next is Everton vs Brentford. At Goodison Park, Everton take on a Brentford side that has been unbeatable at home but disastrous on the road. Sean Dyche has turned things around for the Toffees, but Brentford's Brian Mbeumo and Yoane Wissa can cause problems. In prediction, a 1-1 draw feels likely. Both sides will cancel each other out in a gritty battle. We also have Fulham vs Wolves. Fulham welcome Wolves to Craven Cottage. Wolves are unbeaten in 3 but still struggling overall. Meanwhile, Fulham have found their groove with Willian and Andreas Pereira pulling the strings. In prediction, a comfortable 3-1 win for Fulham. Wolves' defense will struggle to contain the pace and creativity of Fulham's attack. Saturday late kickoff, Man City vs Tottenham. Now for the big one, Manchester City vs Tottenham at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola's men have lost 4 on the bounce, but they'll want to bounce back in style. Tottenham's defense is depleted with injuries, and City will look to exploit that. Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, and Jack Grealish could have a field day. In prediction, 3-1 to Manchester City. Ange Postecoglou's Spurs will fight hard, but City's class should shine through. Sunday fixtures. Sunday starts with Southampton vs Liverpool. The Saints are rock bottom and have a monumental task against Jurgen Klopp's league leaders. With Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez in blistering form, this could be a long afternoon for Russell Martin's side. In prediction, Liverpool to cruise to a 3-0 win and extend their lead at the top. Later, Ipswich Town host Manchester United in Ruben Amorim's first game in charge. The Tractor Boys shocked Spurs before the break and will fancy their chances. But Amorim will want to make a statement, and the Red Devils' quality should prevail. In prediction, 2-1 to Manchester United. Expect a hard-fought game but a winning start for Amorim. Monday Night Football we have Newcastle vs West Ham. Finally, we wrap up with Monday night's clash, Newcastle vs West Ham. Eddie Howe's Magpies have been flying high with big wins over Chelsea and Arsenal. Meanwhile, Julen Lopetegui is under immense pressure at West Ham. In prediction, a 2-0 win for Newcastle. The Hammers will struggle to cope with Newcastle's intensity at St. James Park. That's a wrap for Game Week 12 predictions. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with our picks? Or do you see some shocks on the horizon? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Premier League content. Enjoy the football, and we'll see you next week.